Muir Movie is a great organization. It gives a hands-on experience in making a film where we take the whole year and make about a 40-45 minute movie.
The basic premise is it follows this guy named Alex, who is an undergraduate. He's a playwright. He has a very overactive imagination. He's in love with his best friend, Chukka. He writes a play and casts her in the lead in the hopes that she'll fall in love with him. Unfortunately, she falls in love with the guy playing him in the play. And throughout the course of all of that, Alex also makes up a bunch of lies about being with Chukka and having some terrible disease. And invariably, all these lies sort of catch up with him at the end.
The casting went really well. This weekend we had a lot of good people. So I think it's going to be hard to decide, but it's good.
It's going to be difficult to choose between all of them.
Definitely.
We have like 30, 40 people.
Well, gee, it's a beautiful Saturday morning. We thought instead of being cooped up in the studio all day with no windows and ventilation, why not come outside? Plus, we forgot to get the key to the studio.
We're not telling anybody that, though, so that the actors think that we're competent.
Anybody else here?
Yes.
No, we've had some very talented people come in, I think. Although it's kind of hard to, really see every single one of them, or any of them really, in some roles. But it's, it's nice to have this crop from UCSD and all around the area.
You sure it's a good idea to go for this Kevin guy? I mean, he is your TA and all, and isn't that illegal?
My name is Stephen Lone. I'm playing Alex. I am a theater major here, fourth year theater major here at UCSD, and the first film I've ever done here. It's just been a great learning experience, really. It's challenging. You would think that it'd be really easy to just walk in, act a little emotional, and then you cut it, but it's actually quite challenging to just stay in that mentality and be consistent. I think that's the most important thing.
My name is Allie Dana. I'm a senior, I'm a theater major, graduate in June. Chukka's rad. I just think she's a real fun, free spirit girl. And that's cool. That's kind of what drew me to it.
My name's Alex. I got interested in Muir Movie because, Oakley told me about it, and I tried out, and when I was reading through the different characters and stuff, the Mariana character just seemed someone I could probably identify a bit more. I like that she was different. I like that she had her own kind of style. I liked certain elements about her. I thought they were really cool.
My name is Brian Christopher Kelly. Pretty much typecast, yeah, exactly.
Like TA type-ish.
Exactly.
He's a TA and pretty arrogant bastard.
This is my interviewer, right? Hopefully.
My name is Ryan, and I am playing Lucas, the director, and I am a theater major, graduating in the spring. I've never done a movie before, and I like Oakley's work, and I wanted to be a part of it.
Cool.
There you are.
What's up?
We need you to stand in front of the camera.
Charles and I, co-producer, we have been searching around to find the key locations for the shoot. I can't say that seriously because we haven't.
They have to do storyboarding, they have to decide who should act. We have to actually decide when we want to do every shoot because we have all of winter or only winter to do the whole movie. So Andrew and I are deciding when to shoot.
We've been training, we had our camera training session last week, and that went really well, so people on set will really know what they're doing. I guess overall it seems like things have been going a little bit slower than last year, but I think actually it's more beneficial. We've been concentrating on things like I know Nick and Oakley have been concentrating a lot more on the visual aspects, and I've been talking to them a little bit, looking, really trying to work so that I could get their artistic vision out in lighting. I know Lauren's been working really hard with costumes and set design and so on.
Yeah, I think things are going really well. I've had a few art direction meetings and gone over costumes and sets and looks and stuff.
I definitely have a coat that is
Like a blazer?
yeah, it's a blazer that's a corduroy one. It's like
Oh, that
brown.
could work.
This year's production is going pretty well. We're a little behind on the storyboarding, but we're ahead in other respects. So all in all, I think it's going pretty well.
Mariana comes and squeezes his arm excitedly.
You know, as a play festival coordinator, I'm supposed to stay neutral. But Alex, when I read your play, I knew I had to get it in.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, Alex. I'm Lucas. I'm your director. I have a really good idea.
But keep in mind that from here, like the next weekend and so on, it's going to start picking up a lot. So longer scenes and then even more fragmented sometimes, but in general, it's going to be a lot more intensive this weekend. This one's a little bit more just to get a feel for the cast, the crew, and everyone together.
It looks good. I like it.
Ah,
Yeah, I know. Isn't that fucked up? Let's fucking get our money back from people that
Fix your camera.
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yes, it's on.
Don't ever touch it again.
I think right off the bat, there's something different and something also special about this year's organization that's different. Is that this year we really have a pretty expansive crew.
All right. I see we got some extras in the works. Thanks.
So what's the time? Oh, it was.
Scene 5, shot 1, take 1. Action.
So there, and start walking students. And cut. How was the movement on that? How'd that feel to you?
People have these individual responsibilities they're in charge of, and not only is that useful because the end product becomes, of higher quality, but also gives people a chance to actually have something they're in charge of doing, so people feel like more involved.
Their camera is
This is retarded.
We just brought
We got you.
No, we're taking the camera off.
Yeah.
This is my executive decision.
I will definitely.
Why?
Thank you.
The nuclear warheads, yes.
That room contains all of his devices.
Slate.
Scene 9, shot 10, take 5.
It looks like this. So it's pretty tight, but I'm feeling they're gonna zoom out a bit. And again, you can't get in front of that light.
You're gonna start here. You're looking, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Cut. Alright, see their movement now.
Okay, this was in the shot.
It was?
Yeah, I just saw it.
I heard he lost his leg, actually, usually thanks to that apparatus. And he was nodded right off, but he actually stuck it back on using massive.
Cut!
Please tell me you have the masking tape.
I feel like we've worked together some of us have been working 3 or 4 years now. We know each other really well. Everyone sort of likes each other and works really well together. And it's kind of like something special. I don't know how often this happens on crews for movies, but everyone sort of likes each other and we have fun in addition to working. And I think that's really cool.
Sound in general, I think, is really important to a film. Basically, during production, our primary function is to capture audio, whether it be dialogue, movement, the most efficient way possible, and so that the dialogue is most prominent. Yeah, it's important because it gives added dimension to the movie. It's been going pretty well so far. Personally, I'm looking forward to post-production. We can get some music and mix sounds and everything and get the pacing right and everything.
That'll be next year.
This weekend we're shooting a lot of stuff in 3 days. We're shooting everything that we need to shoot inside the theater. So it's probably like maybe equatable to 1/3 of the entire movie we're shooting in 3 days.
Wow.
So not only is it a strenuous schedule, but it's also incredibly important to the whole film.
So the scale of our production really increases this weekend, which is something that, it's interesting if you want to go into movies later on, larger productions, it's heading in that direction just because of the grandness of how many people are there and trying to coordinate all that. It'll be interesting and it'll be fun.
But it's gonna be some of the funnest stuff. We have a lot of people. We have a lot of actors that are gonna be there. We have a lot of different lighting things going on. Janice is working with a theater design lighting guy to do lighting there as well. So the whole thing is gonna be probably some of the funnest things also to film.
Some of you may have heard rumors that we're shooting during the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, that is true.
Don't worry, because I really want to watch Super Bowl, and I'll be at the shoot, so I'll be keeping an update of the score, and probably getting plenty drunk.
What?
I'm not gonna give up drinking just for your movie.
Oh, well, no one's asking you.
That's professional.
Hell yeah.
It's so sexy.
You see the play, you see the audience reacting to the play that Alex wrote. So that's the scene that we're shooting on Sunday
Basically,
morning.
we need like a whole audience full of people.
Yeah, so
Like a sea of people. You know, like 20 or 30 people.
Yeah, and get all your friends and
So yeah,
we
we
can all hang out together.
really need
I wouldn't even say ask them. I'd say get them to come, please. Just say you're coming this weekend to this shoot because it's Muir Movie and I think you'd like being there.
Tell them they're gonna be famous. They'll be in Price Center
They'll have
Theater.
food
It's
and they'll be
true.
famous.
And there'll be food.
The reason the late night shoots suck is because there's always an early morning shoot after the late night shoot.
We all kind of go insane, and it's really funny. So.
Sometimes.
Indeed.
How does it feel to be a shadow master?
I have all of the power.
It is pretty tight.
How cool is that?
I can bend light with my mind. That's the Shadow Master's duty.
Yeah, sexy! That was sexy!
These are the back alleys of Galabrea. Few know them. But you're in luck. We do, and we're gonna give you the grand tour.
I don't know.
Is that's the toilet?
It's possessed. There's a ghost in there.
Moaning Myrtle?
Moaning Myrtle.
Let's go investigate this.
That's rather odd.
It's a little creepy. So you could go crazy with this. It matches your skirt and everything.
When you exit from here, let's have you do a side exit.
it was a very sleepless weekend, but you know, got our shots, see how it goes in the editing room. The scene requires burning couch.
We met around 5 yesterday, went to Home Depot, bought all this drywall, broke a lot of it there in the process. Also got overcharged.
Getting the couch was fun. I went onto Craigslist. I saw free couch. It was described as being yellow and from the 70s. And then Oakley and I went through the garbage and kind of threw it around the room.
I'm eating a chicken pot pie with snackables and beer.
Sleep, sleep, sleep. Fire, fire, fire. You wake up and you're like, Dad, hello. And so loud. Exactly. Down here, and you grab the phone and you're like, 911.
Action.
Yeah, my house is on fire! Yes, I'll hold.
So, since we're gonna burn a couch, we're doing this outdoors in our nicely built set. So if we had, fire and smoke and that sort of thing, it could just easily ventilate and not cause damage to someone's ceiling or catch fire to someone's house. And yeah, I think it should be pretty safe.
Alright, let's pack up before anybody comes by and says, what the hell are you doing?
So it's like enter, go in, collapse, just start whimpering. She walks in, you okay, picks you up, let's go.
Oh my god, Alex? Are you okay?
In other words, that is a wrap for today and a wrap in general.
Is it? This is the last It's like a week and 3 days before the premiere, and I guess we're just trying to like fine-tune the edit as much as we can. So there's still a lot of work to do, and I get a little nervous thinking about it, but I think that we can pull it off in time.
We've finished our rough cut. Right now, all we have to do is sync up sound to it. So let's do the soundtrack, do some sound Foley.
Good. Thank you.
Yes! Yes!
We've had to reschedule a lot of shoots, but it's been okay. Someone has been coordinating all this, and they deserve a hand.
I think it's been very nice being able to spend with all this time with all these creative people in Muir Movie, all these talented actors, all these good friends. It's been a great experience.
It's actually shocked me a lot. I mean, being that it's a student film, to see everyone as professional as they are, know what they're doing. I mean, everyone's relaxed and having a good time, but yet when the cameras are rolling, everyone knows what they're doing, and it's going very cleanly. And that's something that's been really nice to work.
Yeah, well, this is my first time being involved in your movie, and just to say it was a good time. I had a lot of fun. You know, it builds a good social life with people who love film. You know.
You know, this is my first year being part of Muir Movie, and I actually had a lot of fun. It was a lot cooler than I expected it would be, and like the people here are great. Like that's probably the main draw for me too, is just the people. Like they love movies.
Our movie's gonna kick ass, man. Arr, like Steven Seagal style, man. That's the quality of Muir Movie.
For a student project, UCSD, I think it's pretty top notch.
You know, I mean, we'll have to wait and see the movie if people like it or have fun watching it, but I was just thinking, wow, you know, you put in a little elbow grease and like you get a couple people to help you out, and you know you can make a movie. And, like that's just, I think it's just amazing that people really work together and collaborate. You can just do something, and I hope that when the people that worked on this movie see it, that they think, oh, I'm glad I got to be a part of that.
Overall, do you think you're doing a good job?
No, doing terribly. It's going to be the worst documentary ever.
Stop filming me, I swear. That's not funny.
That's right. I got some straight up Atkinson starting over 1 decay. E10 shit, bitch. E10. You couldn't roll with it. You couldn't roll. You got what?
I think you should rewrite the play.
You guys are nobody without me. Nobody.
Oh, great.
I'm so taking that class.
And within that, sound. This is such bullshit. Okay. Ah.
Quick.
Pterodactyls.
It's Gandalf.
I know the perfect person for this movie. She's been in lots of pornos. I have some in my house, in the closet. It's really good. Pretty said, our
He's
job
actually
basically
good at it.
works out